Hello everybody, this is The Poison Tree by Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay. In Chapter 6, the reader has cause for great displeasure. At this point, the reader will be much annoyed. It is a custom with novelists to conclude with a wedding, but we are about to begin with the marriage of Kunda Nandini. By another custom that has already existed from ancient times, whoever shall marry the heroine must be extremely handsome, adorned with all virtues, himself a hero, and devoted to his mistress. Poor Taracharan possessed no such advantages. His beauty consisted in a copper-tinted complexion and a snub nose. His heroism found exercise only in the schoolroom, and as for his love, I cannot say how much he had for Kunda Nandini, but he had some for a pet monkey. However that may be, soon after Kunda Nandini's arrival in the house of Nagendra, she was married to Taracharan. Taracharan took home his beautiful wife, but in marrying a beautiful wife he brought himself into difficulty. The reader will remember that Taracharan had delivered some essays in the house of Debendra Babu on the subjects of women's education and the opening of the zenana. In the discussions that ensued, the Master Babu had said vauntingly, "Should the opportunity ever be given me, I will be the first to set an example of reform in these matters. Should I marry, I will bring my wife out into society." Now he was married, and the fame of Kunda's beauty had spread through the district. All the neighbors now, quoting an old song, said, "Where now is his pledge?" Debendra said, "What, are you now also in the troop of old fools? Why do you not introduce us to your wife?" Taracharan was covered with shame. He could not escape from Debendra's banter and taunts. He consented to allow Debendra to make the acquaintances of his wife. Then fear arose lest Sir Jamukhi should be displeased. A year passed in evasion and procrastination, when, seeing that this could be carried on no longer, he made an excuse that his house was in need of repair and sent Kunda Nandini to Nagendra's house. When the repairs of the house were completed, Kunda Nandini returned home. A few days after, Nabendra, with some of his friends, called upon Taracharan and jeered him for his false boasting. Driven thus, as it were, into a corner, Taracharan persuaded Kunda Nandini to dress in suitable style and brought her forth to converse with Debendra Babu. How could she do so? She remained standing veiled before him for a few seconds and then fled weeping. But Debendra was enchanted with her youthful grace and beauty. He never forgot it. Soon after that, some kind of festival was held in Debendra's house, and a little girl was sent thence to Kunda to invite her attendance, but Sir Jamukhi, hearing of this, forbade her to accept the invitation, and she did not go. Later, Debendra again, going to Taracharan's house, had an interview with Kunda. Sir Jamukhi, hearing of this through others, gave to Taracharan such a scolding that from that time Debendra's visits were stopped. In this manner 3 years passed after the marriage. Then Kunda Nandini became a widow. Taracharan died of a fever. Sir Jamukhi took Kunda to live with her, and selling the house she had given to Taracharan, gave the proceeds in government paper to Kunda. The reader is no doubt much displeased, but in fact the tale has only begun. Of the poison tree, the seed only has thus far been sown.